This morning, those inspections at the border that led to a backlog of 18 big wheelers coming into Texas found no drugs, weapons, or any other type of contraband. That is according to data released by the Department of Public Safety to the Texas Tribune. Earlier this month, Governor Greg Abbott ordered troopers to thoroughly inspect every commercial truck coming from Mexico's 4 border states in what he described as an effort to stop illegal drugs and migrants from being smuggled into the Lone Star State. The backlog eased after agreements with governors in Mexico that they would increase security measures. The initial order was part of Abbott's response to President Joe Biden's announcement that he will lift Title 42 next month. It has been used in the past to expel migrants seeking asylum during the pandemic. Now, Jacob, literally, you just got back from the border. We saw all of your great reporting on the surge of migrants expected to come here once Title 42 ends. Yeah, it's always a humbling experience to go down there, a crisis in so many ways. I mean, the humanitarian crisis of hundreds of thousands of people, mass migration from South America. This is us in Mexico. This is people running to a bus trying to get on to escape the tent city. Part of the reason we go down there is tens of thousands of migrants are right now along the border in these tent cities just waiting to flood the border when Title 42 ends. That's the half-century-old health law that the Trump administration, then the Biden administration, used to instantly expel people who are asking for asylum instead of letting them wait out their claims in the States. These tent cities are pretty impressive, but also pretty tragic, and it's really sad to know that people are living there for months and months at a time. But then on the other side of the Border Patrol and the mayors of cities there say they're not ready for this kind of influx. So right now there's 7,000 or so people who cross and who are caught crossing every single day along the border. And the CBP is saying that up to 18,000 will be crossing coming next month after Title 42 ends. So unprecedented numbers of migrants now, and they say that's going to more than double. So it's all unprecedented. And we know Houston is always a top destination city for all of that. And so we always go get a first or an up-close look to see for ourselves, Erica. Wow, and I had just shared with you, my experiences on some of my international mission trips. And for me, like, the tearjerker is just seeing babies, seeing young people, innocent children, maybe lacking in some resources, but their parents certainly are doing the best that they can to provide for them. For you, what would you say was kind of one of the harder moments to witness up close?
Every family has a different, though sometimes related, reason for choosing to leave their home with their children, but it always stands out to me that the children themselves, who oftentimes don't have a lot of decision in this, they're just kind of following along and don't truly understand what's happening, and sometimes are oblivious to a lot of the uglier realities of what's going on. And I'm always struck by the children kind of in their own world, content, and as you can see, they're just playing with their toys, kind of along for the ride, and we just hope and pray that they're all safe in all of this, Erica.
God bless those sweet babies and those families and their journeys. All right, thanks, Jacob, for your great work.